3 huge issues caused a lot of problems for players during the closed beta session for Ubisoft's upcoming shooter XDefiant. However, today we've received word that there are some big fixes coming sooner than you may think. My name is Buckeye. Thank you for stopping by the channel today. If you go on to enjoy today's video, feel free to give it a like. Now let's get into why it appears that XDefiant just fixed 3 major issues. Not too long ago, the closed beta session for XDefiant saw content creators have the chance to showcase the brand new game coming out of Ubisoft San Francisco, and it was received with wondrous praise, except for a few specific issues that created havoc for some players. That's the bad news. The good news is that Ubisoft knows and has said they are prepared to implement huge fixes here on June 21st with the launch of the open beta session. Just released today are the patch notes detailing all the gameplay and back-end changes that the developers are making before the general public gets their hands on the game here in less than a week. If you'd like to see all the changes, I will link the patch notes in the pinned comment. However, I would like to focus on 3 specific fixes. So, the first one being aim assist. This is what Ubisoft had to say. What is aim assist? Aim assist friction is nothing more than a slowdown of the camera under specific conditions. To define these conditions, there is a billboard that surrounds enemy players. This billboard dictates where aim assist begins and ends and where full strength occurs. We realized that the accuracy of our billboard around the player model could be improved. We adjusted both the size and shape of the inner and outer box. This should remove the feeling of fighting aim assist before getting your aim on the enemy player and maintaining accuracy on intended target. We changed these in both the standing and crouching positions. Additionally, we made another update to this billboard for directional conditions when the player is moving forward and backward. We also corrected the strength of aim assist when players were within 2 meters of each other. This was causing unintentional camera issues at point-blank range. Before we take aim at the second problem that plagued the closed beta session, if you are interested in more XDefiant content, then be sure to subscribe. I will be making all sorts of content, including live streams, as we get closer and closer to release. Now, back to the issues being addressed in today's patch notes: input latency. This is what Ubi had to say. During closed beta, a bug was observed in the frame pacing behavior on PS5 that led to the game having a higher than expected input latency. The CPU was not being properly throttled, allowing it to run too far ahead of the GPU, resulting in approximately an additional 40 ms of undesired latency. Since closed beta, we have worked to correct the issue, so input latency on PS5 should feel more responsive and on par with our other platforms. Since aiming requires pinpoint accuracy, the reduction in input latency that we've made since closed beta should pair nicely with the changes to aim assist so that players will feel less impaired by minor stick corrections when trying to stay on target. Finally, let's see what Ubisoft had to say about their third issue, the netcode. Previously, in the closed beta and insider sessions, the netcode was an early test version. Since then, we have done a significant overhaul to improve fairness, reduce latency, and improve synchronization. These changes should help alleviate the feeling of dying behind walls and covers. The new netcode is a massive refactor and improvement, but is not final. Netcode will always be an important topic that we will continue to improve on. As you can see, it's looking like Ubisoft has a plan to course correct some pretty big problems with the game in its pre-release status, and we finally will get the chance to test it all out this upcoming week. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, I kindly ask you to like the video and leave a comment down below. What kind of video would you like to see me make next? And remember, if you're looking for more XDefiant content leading up to release, I got you covered, so subscribe. That's it for me today. I will see you guys in the next one.